What's this? Tabletop Island, huh? Let's see what this is all about.
Welcome to Tabletop Island. I'm Bernardo, your host, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing for Unmatched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I've been waiting for this for a little bit. Now, while I'm not a big Buffy fan, I don't have a problem with the show, to be honest with you. I've seen maybe one episode in my entire life when I was a kid. I definitely am interested in maybe trying out the show again, seeing how that goes, but this has definitely garnered a lot of attention. I know there's a huge cult following for this series. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to dive into it. I'm definitely a huge fan of this game. So any characters that they add to it, I'll always check out. Whether they'll be my favorite or not, I really don't know. I'm really going to go based off of how the character plays, not so much the characters, because honestly, I don't care what IPs or characters they use. Obviously, some may be more of my favorite than others, but this won't like deter me from getting it. But yeah, we got Buffy, which comes with Giles or Xander. Then we got Spike with the sidekick Drusilla. Then we got Willow with sidekick Tara. Then we got Angel with sidekick Faith. But look at the colors. Ugh. But I don't want to show y'all digital copies. I want y'all to see, or digital designs. I want y'all to see the real thing. Yeah. Let's go. Man, this is one of the few boxes I can open up easily, because I always struggle with this part. Yeah. I'll set this here. Let's dive in here. So we got the rule book here. Kind of show off some of the design here. Yo, that's so sick. Artwork's always nice. It's super impressive that they continuously get new designers for it, yet the aesthetic is the consistency with it, or the continuity. I'm trying to think of the word that would best describe what I'm trying to work with here, but I can't think of it. But yeah, the consistency on how the designs look, they flow together really nicely, even still being designed by different individuals and still having their own flair to them. This is the turndials. Oh, this is interesting. So there are Spike's shadow tokens. I wonder if that has any like similar correlation or utilization like the Invisible Man, because I did like the Invisible Man's ability. A lot of people may not be the biggest fan of him, but I did enjoy him. This is something cool though. So that is, nope, that is a double-sided token piece. There's one thing here that was really neat. You'll actually see it. Where is it? There's one that's like double-sided, and like you can see through it, which is super crazy. Maybe it's not on here. Maybe I might be misremembering it, but you guys are probably familiar with these by now. The board is what I'm more excited for. Honestly, for me, even if the characters don't turn out to be my favorite, this board would be worth the price of this set for me, because this board looks absolutely stunning, and you can't ever go wrong with more boards, and the double-sided, best believe. And it looks like here there's like different sections, so they're like blocked off in certain cornered areas. So it definitely really feels like it gears towards melee combat, which I'm excited about, because a lot of boards seem to have a lot of heavy weight that I've noticed with range characters. It hasn't ever been something that was like game changing, but it's definitely something I've looked at and noticed. I don't know, let me know, have you guys noticed anything like that either? Is it just me? Again, it doesn't affect the game for me at all. It definitely doesn't affect my win or lose ratio, but it's something I've noticed. Maybe that helps balance out the range characters. I really don't know. That would be a question for Restoration Games. But these tokens are nice. I believe that one, is the same. I know some of these are double-sided, which I haven't seen before in a game. Is like, nope, double-sided as in they change. Man, I might actually just misremembering this. So that doesn't, yes, this one does. I knew I wasn't crazy. I was like, I saw one that looks different on both sides. Yep, there. See, we got one. Cool. All right, I know I wasn't crazy. Is that the only one? That one doesn't. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. Yep, that was the only one. Cool. I will set these kind of in one little area. I'm not sure where they're going to be going. We can start with the miniatures this time. I always get a lot of flack from people who say they don't like my filter on this because they want to see the detail. I don't understand that at all, because you see the detail. I mean, my filter doesn't take away the detail, it adds a style to it. Now, if you don't want to see the detail of the cards, I mean, I can understand that, but like, you're not printing them out for my video. I just never understood that. Let me know, like, what's the reasoning behind it? Does it actually take away the excitement of the design? Because the design's what I care about. That dude looks tight. He reminds me a little bit of Dracula, kind of that pose, like that trench look. Cool. The one I'm sure a lot of y'all are real excited for, that are Buffy fans, because you know. Let's get that in focus. Here we go. We got Buffy. Man, that's so sick. Who else we got? And I'm sorry I don't have these names memorized, so I can't just go. I'm sure you guys that are fans are gonna be, oh man, that is so and so. The detail is always appreciated. I do love that they do these washes, even though I do paint them. I'll be doing a lot more with painting. I actually got a nice new little rig where I can set it up over my head, really high up with my phone. So that's going to be really relevant, because I'm not going to shoot it on the sand background. I want to get like my own little paint setup kind of thing. But I'll be doing some of those, kind of putting it on the Facebook channel. So if you're not following the Facebook group, go look it up, Unmatched, or even the Discord. I know Restoration Games runs the Discord too. So if you ever want like kind of updates and insight with the community, Discord's solid. I very much enjoy the Facebook community. A lot of good friends in there that are really dedicated to the game. But yeah, these are the little pieces for the turn dials. Never seen it break open. No. So I don't really care. Alright, so let's start with Buffy. Yeah, why not? Buffy's right here. Let's do it. These are always easier to open for me because they do the like tab on the side. I don't know why companies don't do that very often. Does it cost more money to do that? Let me know. Whoa. So we got Buffy. Let me get that in focus. So Buffy may move through spaces containing opposing fighters, including when she is moved by effects. That may not sound amazing, but that can be super relevant, especially when you kind of get caught between things like the Raptors, where their strategy is to trap you, and she can go in, get a bunch of good hits, and then just run away. So that's pretty good, especially if she has abilities on her cards that allow her to move after damage. That's pretty relevant. But I'll show off some of the artwork. I will not be reading every card, apologize. But I want to make sure I get all the detail on this for you so you can see this art. Because the art is what I think is more important, because that's really where that game comes in play. If you're interested in the design, I'm sure there will be playthroughs coming out. I'll be doing a review for the entire Unmatched series along with characters individually at some point. I'll also be featuring them on my podcast when I do start that up. That's going to have a bunch of wacky things and a few members of the community that have a lot to say about the game. Fun little debates and all that fun stuff. But look at this art. Choose an opponent and look at their hand. Choose one card from their hand for them to discard. That is really good, and there's 3 copies. Tight. Draw 3 cards. That has never been bad. What? That's better than Pot of Greed if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. Like immediate ban list. It's like, but also drawing in this game, because your deck's also a resource, so you don't really want to draw through it all the time. So while that sounds good on paper, it seems like she's trying to be a heavy hitter, which is pretty cool. She's tight. Dang. Yo, this artwork is freaking great. I love the color. I love the yellow. I've honestly been waiting on a character that utilizes a lot of yellow. I like Let's move down to Spike. Spike, is Spike the vampire one? I really don't know. I really don't know much about the show. In fact, when I was telling a friend I knew the show, I actually got it confused with Sabrina, because I was like, yo, you mean the show with the talking cat? I was wrong. Embarrassed myself. Oh well. I learned. Spike, at the start of your turn, you may place a shadow token in any space adjacent to Spike or Drusilla. Ooh, I wonder how the shadow tokens are relevant. Yo, he's tight. If Spike or the opposing fighter is in a space with a shadow token, you may boost this card. Now that's pretty good. That's sick. Oh, that's super cool. Look at that art. Boy. Yeah, and honestly, while I could do videos reading all the cards, I want y'all to get excited and surprised just as much as I am. 4 copies of a card. I don't see that happening in too many decks. Draw 2 cards, place a shadow token in Spike's space and each space adjacent to it. Wow, that's pretty relevant. Oh, that's one of the artworks that I really enjoy. I know some people aren't a big fan of the name if they play with young kids, so that's something to mention. I won't be reading it out loud, but you can read it. Let me know. Is that something you want your child playing with? That's something to consider. But you can also easily avoid this character. I did kind of go through all the character card names, and this seems to be the only one that has a little more intensity to it. But I believe the rating on the box too does compensate for that also, so it kind of gives you a heads up that it may not be for too young of adults. If something like this is concerning for you, some of you guys, I know that's an importance for some families, so figure mentioning it is important. That is brutal. This guy looks sick. Yeah, I love this artwork. Oh, what does that do? Draw a card. If you won combat, draw 2 instead. Ooh. Regroup. And dummy. Why does that regroup look so awesome? Makes me not want to discard it when I'm trying to boost my movement. Hey, wink, wink. All right, what do we got? Willow. Let's go. Yeah, but let me know in the comments, since I know peeps that are watching this might already be fans. Maybe you're interested in the game. I think the game is awesome in terms of competitive card gaming, so if this sounds like the kind of thing for you, or you like competitive card gaming, this is like a no-brainer. If you're interested in like a scrimmage game, I do think this is a highly, a lot more highly competitive with 2 players. Can definitely be highly competitive with 4, but that definitely involves a lot of like hanging up and just teamwork for sure. But this game specifically, I appreciate a lot more as a 2-player game. I've played it a handful of times with 4. I don't mind it. But just getting the full kind of feel of your character without it either one dying too soon or just kind of pairing with each other and working off of each other, which again adds new elements of strategy. I feel like the single player kind of one-on-one really allows you to really feel the thematic nature of these characters, because they are very thematic. They fit really well. We got Willow. When Willow or Terra is dealt damage, Willow becomes Dark Willow. Ooh. At the end of your turn, if Dark Willow is adjacent to Terra, she becomes Willow. Huh. Not sure how that goes, but that's interesting. Then we got Terra, ranged. Ooh, they're both ranged. I don't see that too often either. I know from the Jurassic Park set, that one is. So that is a really awesome piece of art. Holy crap. I'd say I'd love to hang it on my wall, but I don't want somebody looking at me. That's just me. When good magic fails. Ooh, I gotta read this. After combat, move Willow to any space in her zone, discard the top card of your deck. Now that's awesome. That I appreciate. That is cool. Oh man. Huh. That's really good. See, yeah, wow. That's a way to escape. That's really solid. The artwork on that is sick. Again, I don't know the correlation on the show. Let me know, like, just by looking at the artwork, like, does it bring like that feel of that character just visually? Oh, that is so sick. That is such beautiful art, man. They are killing it. Whoa, that is trippy. I thought I was looking in the camera lens thinking my eyes were tripping out. Like, yo, is my lens messed up? Oop, no. That's cool. I wonder how that would look with 3D glasses. You best believe I'm gonna try it. Same with that. Oh, that's cool. All right, they really about to have me whip out some 3D glasses. I'll let y'all know how that goes. Wow, that artwork is great. All right, let's hop it right into what we got, Angel. But yeah, let me know, what's your guys' favorite characters? So far, Dracula is my favorite. He definitely comes off as the most well-rounded character for me. I don't run into much issue with losing as playing Dracula. But I definitely can say I've won with almost every character. Now I've been playing a lot more virtually, so like with a webcam and kind of playing with a buddy of mine. So that's been a lot of fun. We got Angel. After Angel or Faith attacks, if you lose the combat, draw a card. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder how losing has an effect on this. Ooh, that's so cool. Being a fan of Dracula's artwork too, like this is like bringing back that feel to it. Oh, that is so nice. I like this purple look. I got a friend who's gonna love the art on this specifically because he loves purple. That's cool. Ooh, Faith. Let's read that. Move Faith up to 5 spaces. Dang! She may move through opposing fighters. Whoa. That is pretty amazing, especially when she punches you for 5 and is like, peace out, yo. Y'all can't get me unless you boost your movement. Bye. I like that. Rogue Slayer. That's so sick. Deal 2 damage to 1 opposing fighter adjacent to Faith. Ooh. Cool. 3. Ooh. Move your fighter to any space in their zone. That's cool. Wow, look at the art, man. This is awesome. It definitely makes me want to watch this show, I'll say that much. I don't know much about the show. Let me know what parts on these cards reminded you of the series. I'm definitely curious from people who are already fans of the show. Hopefully I become a fan of the show because I'm excited to start kind of watching it. I have a bunch of other things to watch, but it's on my list for sure. But yeah, let me know. What are you guys excited for most about this series? What did you think about the artwork in comparison? And if you're new to Unmatched at all, is this the game that brought you to Unmatched? Or this the set that brought you to Unmatched? Is it because of the IP? I definitely want to hear a lot about that because I love finding out why people join the community because the community's been awesome so far and I love seeing it grow. Whether or not it's because of an IP that means more to people who play games like this and it's the way that draws them in, that's perfectly fine. I'm a big fan of individuals who have their own exciting element into this game. Again, every set's not going to be for everyone. So I understand if you don't like Buffy the Vampire Slayer or it's just not portraying the way that you want a character portraying the game for you specifically, that's perfectly fine. They have an abundance of other sets that might fit your personality better, and they all have unique abilities and they're all extremely thematic. But that's honestly all I have for you guys today. Definitely leave in the comments, let me know what you guys think of these unboxings too. I very much enjoy doing them, but that's honestly all I have for you guys today. If you're interested in notifications, there's a bell up there somewhere. We're down there. Please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate any feedback. I'm trying to make these videos more and more outrageous, and with your guys' help, I have been doing so. We got Monday, regular board game reviews, Wednesday, weekly update / talks, and then on Fridays, my vintage board game reviews. That is all I have for you guys today. I will see you guys next time. Oh, and by the way, this is not a part of the Halloween month. I just wanted to hurry up and upload this. Bye.